Hello, crafty friends, and welcome back. Unfortunately, this is like a partial video that I was working this on Friday night, and then the flu struck our house, and so I'm just gonna do like a project share because I was watching basketball while I was creating this, hoping that I would get it done and could do a video project share, but I'll just do it in a couple different parts of when I have it done. And so just kind of sharing where I'm at so far. So what I do when I have scrapbook pictures from my various retreats that I go to. So the ones at my local scrapbook store, Memory Bound, are usually themed, like this one was. And so I decided I'm going to start using, instead of making like the folios that I've made in the past, I'm going to make a few like this for now with the rings. And I have the mini cinch. And so basically, I'll just kind of show you real quick how you do the punches where the rings will go through, that you determine. Right here it has your measurements. So like my piece of paper was 5 by 5.5. And so this, since this is 5, it's a whole number. So I would put my pegs in the A position. So what that means is this little piece goes in A. And I use that to punch my holes. And so you do the first punch like this, press it down, and then once you have all of the first, the first 6 done, then you take this out and then you put it back in, and this little piece right here, you get the hole matched up here, you lock it in place, and then you punch the other half. And then that makes sure that your holes are even all the way across. Okay? So I use that to punch my holes on everything. Once I determined how many pieces of paper I needed. And then after that, I just started decorating. So what I did, so this particular place this crop that I'm documenting is actually at a quilt shop called, Hen and Chicks. I have a picture of us somewhere. Yes. So Hen and Chick Studio. So she has just quilting products, but she has 2 different retreat areas. And so this was the first time that we were in what she calls the Coop. So when this chicken line came out by Echo Park, I knew that's what I wanted to use to document our first time in the Coop. So I'm just going to start out with a share. So I started, I also had the 6x6 paper pad. And then I did buy the solid papers that go with this collection as well in size 12 by 12. Because I knew I could use those for scrapbook pages if I didn't use them in this project. So this is mainly just created by the stickers. This actually said, "Welcome to," maybe the hen house? It might have also said the chicken coop. But I just wanted the welcome to, so I used flowers to cover up the rest of the words. This was part of the sticker sheet. This was also, so the chicken is part of this sticker, and I just layered this underneath as another layering piece. I didn't necessarily need what was underneath. I had 3 banners here, and then I also pulled from my stash. Let's see if I can find it here on my desk because it's kind of messy. It's the 49 Market fabric tape. Oh, here it is right in front of me. So this is just black chicken wire. And it's actually a fabric tape. So I have to use my scissors to kind of get it to rip a little bit. So I'm just going to try and add little bits and pieces of that throughout. And then this is just a sticker I had from my stash. So I started doing this just with this collection, and then I realized that I was probably either going to run out of stuff because all I had is the sticker sheet. And I just wanted to get some variety of shapes and sizes and things. And so I dug through my stash, my color drawers, and pulled out things from my red drawer. Green, since there's green in this collection. I pulled out some yellow things that I could use for layering. Let's see if I can get this one up. I pulled out some brown. And a little bit of blue. There's not a whole lot of blue in this collection, but a little bit. So I did find a few pieces that may or may not work. And there is some black in the collection, so I did pull some black. I thought this might be funny to put in their Girl Squad because, you know, why not? All right, so that's kind of what I've done, and just using punches and things like that to add to it. So there is my opening page. And so then when you open it, you'll be looking at the back side of the front page and then the next page. So this was pretty easy, just part of the border sticker, some layers, some stickers for my stash. That was about it. And let's see, use the chicken, and I just kind of wrote that this was the first time to stay in the coop. And we've been doing this for quite some time. And before I joined the group, I think I joined sometime in 2020, late 2020. And then they actually had some other people that were going before I joined the group. So there's that page. And then you get this and this page. So this is from my stash. Actually, this is too. Here's that washi tape. I just layered it up as part of the background. This was from the sticker sheet. This is stash. This is stash. This is from the sticker sheet. And these will probably change a little bit. That I'll probably come back in, add some maybe enamel dots or some other small bits and pieces. Then I've got this page, which I think this was stash, and this was stash, border cut, and the button. Otherwise, everything else was from the collection. And then I got this page done. And so these were both stash. This was stash that actually it was on sticker sheet. And so I just decided to get that out of my stash and get it used. And this foam word. So there we are, cheersing with our wine glasses. And then this one here. This is a super old pink paisley. It was a shaped die cut. Came in a large pad, so I had several of these that I've used throughout the years. I think that smile was from my stash as well. Hearts. So just added some little touches here and there. And then this is the page that is in progress when I went to bed on Friday night. So this will probably change between the next time that you see this, that I will post this particular video here one of these days when I get to it. And yeah, so hopefully I'll get back to some regular content once we get past the flu and respiratory issues in our house. And so I will take some photos of what I have done so far to share those. And if you have any questions for me, leave those down below. Let's see, I will also have links to my social media where you can find any of my past projects, close-up photos, things like that. And let's see, I think that's probably about it. So thank you for stopping by. If you're not a subscriber, go ahead and hit that button to subscribe and see more content from me. And if you liked this video, please feel free to give me a thumbs up. So thank you for stopping by, and we will see you next time. Bye.